we look at opinion, we will see that they are dime a dozen. Everybody on the street had thousands of opinions on thousands of subjects, and their opinion change from moment to moment and are vulnerable to every passing whim of fashion, propaganda, and fadeism. Today, in's opinion is tomorrow out opinion. This morning, opinion is passed by afternoon. We can ask ourselves, do I really want to spread out my vulnerability to attacks by so extensively identifying with all these passing comments and call them mine? Everybody has opinion on everything. So what? When we look at the true quality of opinion, we will stop giving it so much value. If we look back into our life, we will see that every mistake we have ever done was based on an opinion. We become much less vulnerable if we put a thought, idea, and belief, which are all opinion, into different context. We can view them as idea that we likes or dislikes. Some thought give us pleasure, so we like them. Just because we like them today doesn't mean we have to go out to war over them. We like the concept so long as it serves us as we are getting enjoyment out of it. Of course, we disregard it quite readily when it's no longer a source of pleasure. Which we look at our opinion, we will see that it is primarily our emotion that are giving them any value in the first place. Instead of feeling pride about our thoughts, what is wrong with this? Just loving it. Why not just love a certain concept because of its beauty, because of its inspirational quality, or because of its serviceability? If we view our thought that way, we are no longer need the pride of being right. If we hold the same view of our likes and dislikes, we are no longer prone to argument type nation. For instance, if we love the music of a certain composer, we no longer need to defend it. We might hope that our companion would also love it, but if not, the worst we can feel is mild disappointment at not being able to share something that we personally values and enjoy. If we try this, we will find that people no longer attacks our likes or dislikes and concept. Instead of defenseness, what we are getting out of us is appreciation. They understand what we appreciate certain things. That is why we think the way we do. But they will no longer criticize or attack us. The worst we will get is perhaps a kidding attitude where pride is present, attack is also present. This is very valuable in those areas such as politics and religion, which are so hysterically prone to elicit argument that are tactically bypassed in polite society. We will find that if we love our religion, whatever it might be, no one will attack us. If we are prideful, however, we'll have to avoid the entire subject because anger will quickly arise as byproduct of the pride. When we truly value something, we lift it out of the demanding target range of argument. That which we truly cherish and reverse is rejected by our own reverseness. If we tell somebody that we do something because we get enjoyment out of it, there is really nothing much we can say about it. It is there. If we infer what we do because we are right in doing it, we will instantly see the hackles go up because you have also opinion on what is right. Our values are preferences. We hold them because we love them, enjoy them, and get pleasure from them. If we hold them in that constant, we will left in a peace to enjoy them. The reason that price arose attack is because the inference of being better than which is part and parcel of pride. We see many people with dietary regimen about which are prideful. Consequently, they are constant argument of the rightness of their dietary regimen and nutritional opinion. They even try to impose their regimen on family members and friends, touting the moral and healthy superiority of their dietary practice. In contrast, these are the people who follow the same regimen because they enjoy doing so, because it makes them feel better, because it fulfills certain spiritual discipline. Consequently, they never heard of this in the argument because they have nothing to defend. If someone tells us that they eat the way they eat because they enjoy it, there's nothing much we can say about it. It is there. If, on the other hand, they infer that there is a right way of eating, and by inference, that ours is wrong, What they're really saying is that they are better than what we are. That always arouse resentment. When we don't take a prideful instance about our opinion, then we are at liberty to change them. How often have we gotten stuck in performing something really didn't want to do because we had a foolish take on prideful stance of our opinion? Very often we would like to change our mind or the direction in which we are going, but we got ourselves boxed in by having taken a prideful position. That brings up one of the resistance to surrender pride, and that is pride itself. In the prideful position, one of the most underlying problem is fear. We fear that if we change our position in certain matter, the opinion of other about us will be adversely affected. One reason for the need for humility about our opinion is because our opinion change as we get deeper and deeper into a given subject or situation. What seems to be so upon superficial examination often turn out to be a quite different when we really get into it. This, of course, is to be a dismay of a politician who makes promise based on the fantasy of what is possible. But as we assume power, we find that matter are quite different than he had thought. The problem are far more complex. The situation is really due to the net effect of many powerful forces in society. All that politician can truly promise us is that they can use the best possible judgment for all the good they have as they get deeper into the each matter. This revolution aspect of life is all that any of us can promise ourselves, and this self knowledge will protect us from disillusionment. This is safety of an open mind position, or what is called a beginner's mind. In Zen practice, when we are open minded, we are admitting that we are not in a position of all the fact. We are ready to change our opinion as situation unfold. In this way, we do not box ourselves into the pain of defending the lost call.